minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey y'all, was that my dog up on the roof? And good God, why's my car out in the pool? All I remember was a phone call, now the party's on. Somebody knocking at my door. Yeah, I don't know what the hell went on around here last night, but now I'm picking up beer cans, what a mess. Oh man, who's that passed out in the yard? All that's left in the fire pit's one of my lawn chairs and a piece of siding on my barn. Somebody doing donuts must have hit the mailbox, cause it's laying out there in the road. There's a blood in the bathroom, a hog in the kitchen, a dude on my couch with a bloody nose. Hey, I don't know what the hell went on around here last night, but we must have had a good time. My bed not in my room. Hey, good God, how did my face get black and blue? All I remember was a bring it on, a porch fall, and all the girls getting down. But now I'm picking up beer cans, what a mess. Oh man, who's that passed out in the yard? All that's left in the fire pit's one of my lawn chairs and a piece of siding on my barn. I guess we use the tabletop for a game of beer pong and the back porch for a dance floor. Somebody took the shower rod, turned it to a strip. Oh man, there's a hole punched through my door. I don't know what the hell went on around here last night, but we must have had a good time. We must have had a good time. Yeah, I sure could use a cold one right about now, cause I'm picking up beer cans. Oh man, somebody's passed out in the yard. All that's left in the fire pit is one of my lawn chairs and a piece of siding off my barn. Somebody doing donuts must have hit the mailbox, cause it's laying out there in the road. There's a blood in the bathroom, a hog in the kitchen, a dude.
What's up, everybody?
Good evening, everyone.
Well, looks like a ginger spice down there tonight.
It's like ginger spice and baby spice mixed up. You know how long it takes me to get these things, like all this hair in one, like 2 ponytails, let alone one?
About 3.5, 4 minutes.
Well, yeah, that would be right.
No,
Right,
your Princess
Leia
Leia.
does not work. Yeah, it didn't work very well. I literally walked around earlier with my hair in pigtails, and my daughter was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I just want to do something with my hair that I can't normally do."
Yeah, I do the
I
same
braided,
thing.
I'll look like Pippi Longstocking.
Right on.
How are you guys? Okay, the one time I do my hair and the ends are not dressed up all crazy. So, whatever. They'll probably come down like halfway through, and I'm just gonna pull it down because that's a lot of weight. I have a lot of hair. Like I have enough for at least 4 women to have full wigs because it's super thick and there's a lot of it.
Yeah.
I have 3 hairs out of every follicle, so yeah, I have a lot of hair. It's very expensive to go to a hairdresser. That's why I do my own hair.
Maybe that's
Yeah,
what I
me
need
too.
to do is send my wig to a hairdresser.
Yeah, not it, because I suck at hair. I know how to do long, straight, and I had the Kardashian part way before the Kardashians were the Kardashians. So I owned that shit before them. See, now they're not turning out right. I don't like it. See, I'm not happy with it. Like they're like earlier today when I did it was way cuter because I missed like the whole back of my hair and they were all little and fun, and now they were just too extreme. So
It
take
just
it out for now.
reminded me of my tricycle when I was little with the little streamers
Right? And then like everybody gives my daughter like all these little hair extensions to put in, and she hates that shit. Like she cut all of her hair off. So I take them and I put it in my like ponytails, pigtails, and stuff. And she's like, Mom, you're like old. You can't do that. I'm like, yes, I can. And she don't like it, but you know, I don't care. The whole point of being a parent is to embarrass your children. So I try to do that on the daily.
Great. I agree.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can't wait till my boy starts dating somebody, because I'm gonna bust out like the Backstreet Boys and all that stuff and really rock out.
And see, it would be cool, but like right now with like the internet doing the whole like boy band battle, I'm like, and I was never into that because I was in my poser stage when the boy bands came out. So I'm listening to like Nirvana, new metal came out, like Korn, Manson, all them in '94, and like I graduated in the class of 2000. I'm a fucking millennial, the elderless millennial. No offense. And like that's what I listened to. So everybody was like bebopping with the bubblegum music is what I called it. And I'm like, I couldn't hang. And I lost a lot of friends because I didn't know how to buy properly. So
Well, you got it down now, so you
yeah,
gotta be
now
back
because
in.
I see it all over the internet and the TikTok and everything, and now
Yeah.
everybody's doing it, and I'm like, oh, I missed that whole thing because I was in love with Kurt Cobain because I like the whole baggy T-shirt, the Janko jeans, like chain wallets, the whole grunge look, like with the wristband, like here with the scrunchies is like the black wristbands, the black fingernails, like being like the pretty emo goth, not like the whole stage. That was me. So like we found out I was just a poser.
See.
Yeah, so I stayed with my poser stage. I was cool because them Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera bitches, they were out of my league. I couldn't rock with them. Literally because they don't rock.
So the one song that always played back then that whenever I hear it, it goes on and on and on inside my head is Hanson. Bop.
So I heard that song today in somebody's live, and I told a story. Do you remember the store Hills? Do you remember Hills and Ames that were out here? Okay,
Mhm.
so where we lived at that time, we would go through the woods, and there was a nice, cool path to get to Hills. So my girlfriend and I, we would walk that every day after school because we were bored.
Was it flat or was there actual hills?
No, there was hills. We live in Pennsylvania. If it's flat, we're somewhere else.
Was it uphill both ways?
Not that big of a hill. It's like
Oh,
they were like
oh.
dirt bike hills, like because we would all go ride bikes and quads and
So
dirt
did you
bikes.
take your bike off the sweet jumps then?
When I wasn't with the girls, when I was with the boys, yes.
Oh,
When
okay.
I was with the
You
girls, I
busted
had to
out.
like pretend to like their shit.
Nah.
And poser, okay? So let's.
Were you doing all those sweet chicks like the sweet tricks?
I mean, I did all the sweet tricks and tricks. I mean, seriously, wow. Let's
Yeah.
just like get that. We said
Here we go.
good.
Here we
sir.
go.
We said be good.
Oh God, here we go already.
Doing
That
all
was
the
your
sweet
fault.
chicks.
Yep.
The
No,
sweet
I didn't do the
trick.
sweet tricks. I mean, I rode, but I didn't because I watched them do it and I watched them break their face, and I'm like, oh, I kind of like my face. So I didn't. I did everything kind of safe. But when we walked the hills, the one day we had a Walkman, which was cassette players that played music for those who don't know. And we had one to where we had like the dual headphones. So my girlfriend and I my friend that was a female and I could listen to it at the same time. And we're jamming through singing Bop. And all of a sudden I kept hearing this noise. So I took well, it wasn't like the ear pods now. It was like you had to take it off your head and move the one ear. And there was this meowing going on. And every time we said Bop, this little kitten would follow us. Well, then I took the kitten home and we ended up naming it Bop because that was the only thing this kitten would answer to. So I brought a stray cat home. We kept it until it started to like rip up my mom's like good curtains. And Then we gave the kitten away. But I did have a cat named Mbop from Hanson because at the time that's what my friend that was a female would sing. So we listened to her music when I hung out with her, and I had a cat named Mbop. It was pretty cool. I literally just told this story before we were here today. So hey, twice in one day. Boom. Cool with that.
It's exciting.
Because of Hanson.
Well, it's
Yeah.
Hanson, yeah. And they were like, there was only one cute one, and that was like the little kid one. The other two, mm-mm. But then it was kind of weird liking the little cute one because he was like 5, and I don't know, they just bopped around, and I don't even know what they look like now. Are they still around? Do they even do anything with their lives now, or
Yeah,
what?
they're still around.
Do they
They're
still do
probably still
music?
bopping around.
I
Yeah.
mean, if they came back now with the same song and just upped it a little bit, they would be like famous again for the same
See,
shit.
that's the problem. They were all youngsters back then, so they wouldn't be able to sing the song again.
No,
It'd be
because
like me
puberty.
trying to sing the damn thing because they went through puberty, so now their voices and they're not going to be able to hit the same notes.
But if you do it in like a rock goth style, be like, bop, like real hardcore, and like you could go with that if you find the right band. And
Yeah.
I mean, I would jam. Oh my, ew, wow. That's what they look like? I don't even know which one is which. I mean, I know the older one, the ugly one, because he always had a horse face, and I'm sorry for all of the fangirls and boys out there. But the oldest one, he was just ew all the time. The only reason he's famous is because his brothers were cuter. In my eyes. I could be totally wrong, so I digress.
Yeah.
But yeah, they still do. They still do some shows here and there.
That's amazing. And I would love to see honestly, hear the grown up version voices of Mbop, which we'll Google later. But I did, like I said, have a cat named Mbop. And when we gave that cat away to a nice family, they kept the name Mbop. And the fact that they like literally call their cat Mbop like cracks me up. I mean, I was a young teenager. I was like 14, 15 years old. And that's like when the song came out, when it was cool. Yeah, hot mess. Because back in the cool, like back in the late 90s, late 80s, early 90s, before 2000, you can go places without parental supervision, and you had to be home when the street lights came on, and then your friends would knock at your window and ask you to come outside, and you have crazy step parents and you can't leave and sneak out. But again,
Guess you had to be there.
yeah, you did. My bedroom window was like literally right at my front yard, and my parents was on the other side of the house, and my stepdad would look outside, and there would be like 8 kids knocking on my window. I'm like, dude, if I leave, I'm gonna get my ass beat. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, go have fun. We'd walk the like train tracks and everything. Well, they would. I could only do it at daytime. So as much as everybody thinks I was trouble, like I was a very good girl. I had a very strict home.
Yeah.
I'm sure you
I
still
didn't
walk.
do nothing like that.
I mean, I did my thing. Don't get me wrong. I just kind of waited until I got out of their house.
I didn't even drink till I was 25.
Oh, I started drinking at 17. Well, yeah, because I drank with my parents first. Because I was like, I want to try it, and they were like, you can't handle it, so they gave me my first beer. Then I believe, it was cool that my parents were like, if you're gonna drink, I'd rather you drink and barf with us than be at a party and something bad happened to you. So I tried it. I didn't like it. Now I love it. But what's great is, those refrigerators that had the beer taps in them, and you would put the keg in them. And they weren't they're gone now. I don't see them anymore. Just for that one keg. We always had Iron City in it. Well, my whole family. And by the time I was 5 years old, I knew how to pour the perfect beer. And then I would give it to my grandmother. And if there was, the head on the top, she would take her finger, go like this, and she's like, here. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, what is it? And she's like, ice cream. For the longest time, I thought when you poured a beer at the top was ice cream. So whenever I would pour my dad a beer when I was a young kid, I'm like, oh, there's ice cream. And my brother and I would drink it. Probably why I am the way I am. But we won't get, I'm going to have to make a phone call tomorrow.
Yeah, I didn't have no street lights when I grew up.
We had street lights.
There was
But
nobody around.
they didn't care. Oh, so you lived hardcore country. Okay, we had them, and they said when they came on, well, obviously we would see them click on, but then you have the whole goodbye thing and the whole walking all the way home when you're like a mile away. So we used to get in a lot of trouble for that. But the country living, there's no streetlights. That's badass.
I was a perfect angel when I was younger. I'd done nothing wrong.
I'm gonna
Me too.
say, I'm gonna say on both of you, false.
You don't know me.
Yeah, I know I don't know you and you don't know me, but I'm just saying I have this feeling that is some false information, my friends.
Could be. I
I'm
guess you'll
waiting
never
for the
know.
comments to say otherwise.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
And this is why I
So
won't let my
far,
mom watch
quiet.
her show, because she'd be like, bitch, I know that you were home late on purpose. Yeah, that was. Oh my goodness. So how was your weekend after our show Saturday?
There it is.
There we go. Brother Mike knows what's up.
He's the reason that all the bad decision happened, so he can't say nothing.
Ah,
Most
your
of it happened with
brother?
him.
And that's your biological brother?
Yeah.
Badass. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
So did you guys have a happy Sunday?
Why do I smell paint?
Well, I mean, I got most of it out of my hair. I think there's still chunks. Speaking of paint, as everybody knows, I'm remodeling my bathroom. You see it in the video before we start. Then we're fucking sledgehammering and having a good time. Well, my husband's like, hey, while you're picking up the extra pieces and parts, why don't you go and grab the primer and paint? So I went to Highs because we're going to use an opposite name for the hardware store that I went to for legal purposes. So I go to
'Cause
Highs.
nobody will know now.
Yeah, nobody will know now, but the fact that I didn't say the name, it's okay. So we go to Highs and I get my paint. I picked out a fantastic paint all by myself. I was pretty proud of it to match all my shit, make it beautiful. Put
What
it
was
in
it, white?
it's an off-white. It has a special name.
Okay.
Like it's not eggshell, because they offered me
Okay.
eggshell and I was like, I don't want it just because of that name. But it was pretty
Bird
cool.
short.
No, I don't even know. Like the little paper. See, now you got me off guard. Little piece of paper. I just took it out of my room before we started and put my purse in the other room.
I mean, we got to know the details. We got to know what we're, what
It
we're
was
thinking about.
it's an off-white. It had like something to do with like
Train's picture.
snow or blizzard or anything. Anyways, it's a tint with a little smidge of gray in it. So,
It's a
there's a
smidge?
young human boy. Shut the Fruit Loops up. I'm gonna jump through the camera and smack your butt. So there's
Sure,
this
I
young
know
man
that.
working at Highs. I say, I want this in a gallon. He said, okay. I get my primer, get the other shit that I need because I needed some electrical work and some pipe tubing and whatever. I load it all up in my minivan. Shut up, Timmons.
What are you making? A still with your pipe tubing?
No, we had to get new. Well, the bathroom has not been updated since the house was built. So there was a lot of plumbing issues, a lot of wiring issues. Like it all needed updated because it was over 50 years old and shit was falling apart. So when we first started the demolish process, like we were so happy, we thought it would be an easy fix. No, not at all. There's so many hidden things when you knock down walls. It's mind blowing. So when I grabbed the paint and I got everything, I have a minivan. Yeah, because I'm fucking basic and I have kids. So I have the Stow and Go minivan, the like the seats fold down into the car, and I had everything locked up, and I also had our brand new toilet in the box in my minivan. So I had it all lined up, everything was secure. So I thought. I also drive with my windows down because I smoke cigarettes and my kids aren't in the car. So smell nothing, do my thing, jam in some heavy metal. I come home, I open up my trunk, and this happened. The gallon
Ah,
spilled over, and the whole gallon spilled. Then that's just the top with the seats folded in. When you lift up the seat, and it's all over my bumper and everything. So when the seats fold up, more paint started pouring from crevices that you can't, like, you would never think of. And so, yeah, ignore the McDonald's that my kids threw in the back of the van. Yeah, it's messy. I have kids and they suck, and I love them. But yeah, that's one of the back seat doesn't fold down at one; it splits in two. So that's in between the seats, and that leaked paint for like a good minute. I had a bucket underneath that too. There's actual drippies that are coming down, and it was non-stop paint. It was drippies. That's what I call it. I'm trying to like
there's
make
some
light of it.
drippies in there.
Drippies.
So that's
And
what
it,
it. Never mind.
yeah, that's a legal term, Tim, and shush. And it didn't stop leaking and dripping everywhere. And that's actually from the middle seat that's underneath. After you lift the seats up and put them together, that's underneath that folds down. So like your feet actually hang over where that loop is. That's where your legs go. And all underneath that got soaked, plus all the stow and go area. So everywhere that I would store, things for vacation, this, that, and that, all got soaked in paint. And now, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I had a dark interior. The light interior looks kind of nice. I just didn't know I wanted light interior on my car, and that's what I'm stuck with now. And so Highs and I have insurance. They did take fault because young person working at the counter, like they have a mallet. I don't have a mallet as a customer. I mean, if I can walk around the store with a mallet, I'd be a happy girl. But he has to like mallet it down, but he had like all this stuff on top of it. So I just put it in my cart. I went to the self checkout, I zapped it, I loaded it up. I never thought to look to make sure that he had every part of the paint can secured down. I mean, because obviously it's paint. And I bought a primer too, so my primer's doing fantastic. It didn't leak, it fell over. Not one drip came out of that can. So right now I'm in the process of dealing with that. And the funny thing is, same transaction, they had on sale by 2 3-packs of little Febreze vent smelly things to make your car smell nice. And I'm like, oh, because when the kids aren't there, I can smoke and then it won't smell like cigarettes. Well, let me just say, it definitely took the paint smell away, and everybody's asking how much I got cleaned up. Well, we live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It has been nothing but rainy and disgusting out. And for my house to go out there and start scrubbing while it's rain, cold, snow, yeah, I'm not doing it. And it's not my fault. No, but my van smells a lot better. I left all the windows down for 24 hours. So the paint fumes are all out of it. It smells a lot like Febreze. It smells like dryer sheets. My son got in and he's like, what in the world is this crap? And I was, he's like, it smells like the laundry room. And I'm like, well, I didn't know that was a bad thing. That's your clothes. And that's been my life for the past since Sunday. So we had our meeting yesterday and I forgot about it, and I was like still in distress because my husband works out of state, and I called and whined and I was like, you need to come home because this bitch is about to lose her mind. So you need to come and calm me down. And he came home. Like, I went to bed Sunday night. He came home. He works midnight shifts. And we literally had breakfast in bed and slept all day. And then we had our meeting, and then I went to bed again. So I am super awake today. And my van is still white. There's still chunks of paint everywhere. I did get all the products, and I have the like the dry shop and vac to clean it and everything. But it's Pittsburgh rain, so I'm thinking electric cords while I'm doing this, while everything else is wet. Not a good idea. So I can handle everything. I sent them. For some reason, their email would only accept 2 pictures at a time, and I took 28 pictures. So they got a lot of emails from me in the past couple of days, as it was all sending very slowly. So that's been anybody else's paint can spill? My neighbor next door saying my distress on Instagram, and she came over and she's like, just so you know, a year ago, the same thing with the same store happened with us, but it only spilt on our backseat car mat, and we just threw them away because we had new ones anyways. She's like, so yeah, good luck, because our car still was messed up for a couple days. And I'm like, yeah, this is going to be like months. So if you have to ride in the like back row of my van, sorry, not sorry. And I can't put anything in my trunk now because it's going to get paint on it. But I did buy a bunch of products to clean it up, because a lot of my friends are artists, and they're like, you need to buy this, you need to buy that. That'll suck it up, that'll clean it up and get it off of the material. And I'm like, yeah, but that shit, like, not on top of the interior. Like, it sinks down to the cushions. Like, that is in your ass when you sit down. You are going to smell fucking paint. It's just not a good thing.
So you're gonna get like touch-up paint and repaint your seats, or
I don't know, but it did take me a good hour to get the rest. Like, because when I pulled, like I said, I had my brand new toilet that we bought in a box in my trunk, so I had to pull that out because I didn't want it to seep through the box, because I don't know how they package toilets, because I haven't bought a toilet in forever. Because usually when you buy a house, they come with a toilet.
So it comes pre-shit. There's pre-shit in there.
Hey, I don't know. As long as they fucking clean it, I'm cool with that. Or at least the realtor should. Or somebody needs to clean it. Not me. But anyway,
Somebody,
I mean, when you buy a house, do you really replace the toilet right away? That's a lot. When you buy a house, is the first thing you replace the toilet. Like, you kind of just like Lysol, Clorox clean it with the scrubby stuff, and you use it until you want to remodel the bathroom, like we did. So when you buy a house, rent a house, do you replace the toilet right when you buy or rent? Because I never have. And if that's a
I
thing,
shit in it before I even buy it. That way I know if it's a comfortable shitter or not. That's a selling point on a house.
when we were house searching, I was pregnant. So trust me, I peed in every toilet of every house that we went to.
You've got to put a deuce in it just to make sure it'll hold up.
I was pregnant like that. It was hard to do that thing when you're pregnant. Like, that shit backs up.
I've never been pregnant. I'm still waiting on mine.
This is where I'm sad there's not another girl that is a mom to tell you, like, sometimes it's hard to drop
keep pointing at. There's nothing over there.
Like, the clothes there. Like, I don't know. I don't have any friends here. It's just me. I'm Italian. I talk with my hands. This is how it goes.
Hey, you do.
I do. What the fuck are you saying? Yeah, and I do curl the hands and
forget about it.
Forget about it. Godzilla. Which came on DVE today, and I thought of both of you. Now I can't even think of that word without
a fat joke? That might have been a fat joke, Tim.
I don't think it was a fat joke. No, it was the fact that
Godzilla, and she thinks about us.
Godzilla.
I guess that just means that we just lost the game.
Boom. I win. No, we all lose because we talked about it. So shut up, Timmons. Where are you? I'm like pointing to one. I'm like, shut up, Timmons, and it's Sloggy.
That's not me.
I know it's not me. But I'm also pointing to my imaginary friends that I don't have. Shut up.
Yeah. There's places for people like you. They'll help you out.
Yeah, well, yeah, and also, like, apparently
they've got nice padding on the walls. It's real nice. There's no corners either.
I went to tell this story to somebody else about my van, and I was like, "Oh, I painted my van." I wanted to say I was going to my bathroom. I think it was you guys yesterday that I screwed up the story.
It was.
Super bad. Yeah, it was Jens. Okay. See?
You painted your
That's
car.
I painted my car. But it was hard because like after I took the pictures and shit, like I understand they gotta like handle the interior and everything. But when I pulled the boxes of everything out and it went on the outside on my bumper, and my van is a dark blue, and then it was on the outside of my, that shit took forever to get off. And with how cold it is, it like instantly dried and stuff. And
Was there shrinkage?
no, but it expanded. So I don't know what the hell is going on.
Might want to get that looked at.
But that's what she said.
Yeah, sounds like something's fucked.
Sorry, that was actually a kind interruption because a little monster wanted to let the dog out, and the dog is passed out cold under my bed. And sorry,
Who let the dog out?
Who let the dogs out?
Yeah. Who let the dogs out?
That goes right with Bob. Shut up. Stop teasing me. So after I ugly cried on Sunday because like I was so I even bought a Chia Pet on Sunday. I was so excited about it. I got all the stuff for the bathroom, the primer, the paint. I even bought a Chia Pet because they had Jack Skellington, who is my favorite. And I was like, holy shit, I've never seen this. I'm going to grab it, do a little project with my kids. Have a nice day. I don't know what you just showed, but the camera moved and I missed that.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It'll be in
Like,
the replay.
Oh no. And
your screen must have froze. It probably just froze. That's all it was. It probably just froze.
I need a female backup. But like I bought a Chia Pet and like I was so geeked about it because I felt so productive. And at that moment that you open your trunk and you see what Yin saw, like
Did
everything
it paint
was
the Chia Pet?
The Chia Pet and a couple other things. Like I had the Chia Pet and I had 2 cans of spray paint because I have mirrors for the bathroom in my daughter's room. That the border of the mirror, it's like this real fancy thing my mom gave me. Well, it won't match. So I bought spray paint, to give me a project to spray paint and make pretty to match the bathroom and her bedroom because my daughter's bedroom is gray. So I kind of went with the themes for both rooms. When I bought that was with the Chia Pet, but the whole plastic bag that they give you from the store covered in paint. So then like, the Chia Pet, the box had a little bit of paint on it because it seeped in, but the 2 cans of spray paint were safe. And other than that, that was just a paper towel wipe off. It was safe. The other bag of stuff we actually had to wash because it went inside the bag, which were other tools and pieces and parts that we needed to work on plumbing, electricity, which I ended up taking back because they got freaking paint on it. And I'm like, now you got to give me new because I don't want to die.
So what kind of Chia Pet was it?
Pardon?
What kind of Chia Pet was it? Like Betty White?
It's Jack Skellington, his face, in The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Never seen him.
Oh, hold on. I have one like sitting right next to me. Oh, nope, that's Negan. No, I have like a whole bunch of Jack Skellington in my room. And of course, as soon as I say it, it's out of arm reach. So hold on, I'm going to show you who Jack Skellington is. I know who Jack Skellington is.
Is there paint on it?
That's all we wanted to know is if there was paint on it.
He's already white. This is Jack's it's Jack Skellington and Sally, The Nightmare Before Christmas, like the best Disney movie ever made. Tim Burton.
Never seen it.
How could you not? Dude, never been to a concert. You don't know who Jack Skellington is. You don't even know who the Oogie Boogie Man is. And look, I'm wearing pants just so
What?
you know. The Oogie. Oh, Yins are
Okay.
fired. Oh my gosh, Jack Skellington. Like, he is my life. I have him all over my house.
And now you can almost have a mural of him in the back of your car.
Yeah, pretty much. Shut the fuck up. You ever hear of those trunk or treats? So, like, when you're at a school and you do trunk or treat, instead of going to houses, you open up your car and you design it in a theme. Some people do like a gumball machine, pirate theme. I do mine in Nightmare Before Christmas because I have life size Jack and his girlfriend Sally, who I was for Halloween. Never mind. You guys don't even know. But anyways, it was a whole Nightmare Before Christmas theme, and I won 2 years in a row best van for Halloween because there's skulls and bats and the Oogie Boogie Man. He like kills everybody and he's made of bugs and whatever. You guys are fires. Taking this show on the road. Stealing it. Jack's, this is like the cutesy version because it's the only thing I have handy, but I wish I had your little magic to type in the Nightmare Before Christmas and then you could see everybody. It's actually a really good movie, and it's not like a creepy like Disney musical. I mean, it has some shit, but like Marilyn Manson does the intro song, like not in the movie, but he redid it. Korn does the Kidnap the Sandy Claus, which is fucking all about murdering Santa Claus. Like, it's amazing. So like, you know, Disney did this whole dark movie, and then like all my heavy metal bands like took the songs and made it like hardcore. It's awesome. Trust me. Okay. I'm done. What's going on with you guys? I was so excited, and you're killing my thunder.
So I see Sloggy as a champion.
Yeah.
What are you a champion
I
of?
finally got that Super Hot Chip Challenge champion banner put up there.
Nice. Well, all we can see is champion. We can't see anything else, but that's kind of badass that you're just like, I'm a fucking champion. Don't ask what, bitch. It's a champion.
Here, we can probably tip her back a little. There you go.
There you go.
So yeah, that's what I do for a living now.
Or anything like I survived the one chip challenge.
You say what now?
They wouldn't even like send you a T-shirt of I survived.
That's what you get right there.
Hey, don't you? Okay. I was gonna say, don't you get that before you eat it? That's what she said. I whispered that, so shut up.
Still heard it.
I couldn't help myself.
So yeah.
So I appreciate you all listening to my drama over the weekend. And I apologize if it happens to anybody else. But when you buy shit, check your shit before you put it in your car. And I'm super happy that you're a champion. You're a champion to us because you did take it like a champ. And now we just need a bigger reason to torture you.
Well, that's why February 20th, we're doing a makeup live.
February 20th. Right. I can't wait. I started organizing my makeup products.
Me too. I got them all laid out real nice in my whatever the thing is that you carry them in. I got them all organized out in that thing.
I have a Harry Potter makeup case.
Yeah.
You know who Harry Potter is? I mean, if you don't know Jack Skellington, do you know who Harry Potter is?
Never heard of her.
Is he one of them cooking guys? Is he on Food Network?
Yeah, I think he's on Chopped.
I love that show. Shut up. I literally watch that all the time.
Where they make the noodles.
I would sit here and watch Chopped and TikTok at the same time. And I'm like, yeah, anyways. Shut up. I like Cupcake too.
Didn't he star in Kung Fu Panda?
Oh, you
yeah.
Kung Fu Panda. There's
he He was the driver of the noodle cart, wasn't he?
I think so.
Ho, 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 ho,
Yeah.
ho.
With the
Dude, this
secret
is
sauce.
blasphemy right here in this conversation. I'm literally, I have a Harry Potter tattoo. It's like
It looks like a lightning bolt.
it is because that's the scar on his head. Like, shut up! I'm not even going to explain
I
it.
thought that was an N
I literally
on his
have.
head.
Well, yeah, and I'm going to put a little 3 for us. No,
Okay.
I literally have china closets out in my living room with the Harry Potter displaying everything. You guys are killing me. It's better than Twilight. Team Edward, by the way.
Oh, don't you start with Twilight.
Well, see, you're gonna make fun of Harry Potter. I will go Twilight.
Well, see, that's one thing I do know is Twilight.
Do you love Harry Potter now?
Never seen it.
Just say you I'll shut up. My God, no concerts, no Harry Potter, no Jack Skellington. Oh, didn't live under a rock. I mean, I do all the outdoor shit too. I ride quads, I build bonfires, I do all that too. I redneck the shit out of life. What do we have in common again? Other than
We
the
have
fact that we're all
computers.
we have computers and we're pretty. I'll fucking take that. I'll take it. Sorry for cursing.
Should be.
I'm
We're
not.
trying to turn ourselves around here.
Listen, we turn ourselves in one way.
Yeah, we're trying to stay PG 13ish here now.
Yeah.
We do it seed 17. That's better than R. Right? Joking. Yes, PG-13.
I'm not a movie buff.
That's literally my life. All I do is movies. Well, they have to be either Disney, DreamWorks, or horror films because that's what I'm
Say
obsessed
you
with.
watch children's flicks.
Well, because I have kids and I have to, and like I know every
I got
word of
kids, and I
Well,
watch Monster Garage, Street Outlaws,
no.
and anything that has to do with horsepower.
Yeah, yesterday before our meeting, my kids were like, "Mom, we really want to watch this movie," and I'm like, "Okay." And while dude was working on our bathroom, I'm like, "What's it called?" And my daughter's like, "It's called What Happened to Monday." She's like, "But at one point of the movie, we have to leave the room because they get naked." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "All right. So what happened to Monday?" Dude, I would watch this with like all of you adults. The fact that my children and I sat here and watched it, I mean, it was a badass movie, but my jaw dropped. And then, like, when I seen the lovey scene, I'm like, get out. So I got like 5 minutes of the movie by myself, and I was just like, okay. And the naked thing was like 3 seconds long, but the rest of it, I was like, dude, it was intense. There was like all this murdering, all this crazy shit, and it was a
You said
good.
3 seconds long, like that's a disappointment.
Well, I mean, for how the movie was going, I would think it would give a little bit of, "Hey, how you doing?" But no, they were more worried about blowing bitches' heads off and murdering everybody. And I was like,
Well, it's
okay.
probably better.
That sounds like a wonderful children's film.
I didn't know. And my daughter, she's into like all these new things. She's going through an emo stage. And now watching that movie,
Emu.
I understand my
That's
daughter.
that little thing like the ostrich, an emu.
No, it's more like I'm pretending to be goth, but I just literally hate people in life. And if anybody dies, whatever. Like
So
she's
like
in that whatever,
Batman.
and she doesn't know if she likes boys or if she likes girls. And I'm supportive of anything. Like, hey, I don't even know how the world works anymore. So
Yeah.
I just love my kids, so I love them. And when she described the movie, I was like, oh, it sounds really cool. And then I watched it and I'm like, a normal parent would not let their 11-year-old daughter watch this fucking movie. But we were already 90% of the way through, and I was like, fuck it. So as long as her dad doesn't watch the movie, I think we're good. And I won't get in trouble.
We talk about the gothic stuff, and there is this one video that always pops into my head, and it always makes me laugh. Oh, who cares?
Wait. Oh my gosh! They're gonna do the
I love this video.
like, but is it goth with the like? Listen, my girlfriend explained to me because of how I dress and the dark makeup. She's like, "You're a pretty goth," and I was like, "I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna take it." Which is my Natasha, because she's into the same shit. But like when you bring in glow sticks and stuff, that isn't that not goth, and it's that other like
That's called
raver thing. Techno. You're over here. Techno raver thing. Where the fuck are you? You guys, stop putting me on the bottom. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that sounded. Anyways, shut up, Timon.
Just drink your coffee. You'll be okay.
I have coffee all the time in my Negan cup with my Lucille. And Lucille. Anyways,
because we're supposed to know what that is too.
It's coffee.
Now I'm talking about the cup.
Oh, you don't watch Walking Dead either?
Is there horsepower?
Yeah, they fuck shit up and they have motorcycles and shit.
Ooh, a motorcycle.
They have guns.
Excuse me while I go run one off.
I like guns. Any show with guns and you could shoot somebody in the face, I'm cool with that. And that's why I like it. I don't like zombies. They're stupid. That's like no point of the show. But you can kill people. I'm cool like watching survival killing each other. And Negan is hot. So
Negan is not.
Yes, he is.
Negan would be nothing without Rick.
Damn kids, so whatever. In real life, Jeffrey Dean Morgan and his little Morgan show, and
Negan would be nothing without Rick.
Morgan, so I'm gonna take it. What?
Steampunks. What's the steampunks?
Hot.
Oh. They're punks. That's what I'd call them too, is punks. Them dancers or whatever those dudes were. Punks.
Now that I've told all of my stories during the whole show that I've taken over for that almost hour, it's your turn. I'm gonna shut up. Yeah, he's like, yeah, bitch, stop talking.
Took you 47 minutes to tell us you spilled paint in your van.
You know what?
and talk about some Jack Sparrigan and Harry.
All I know is there's no more rum. The rum is gone.
You know what?
Why is the rum always gone?
See, now everybody's missing Chili Hub. This is what you get when I'm not allowed to do Chili Hub.
Yeah, we're not going back to Chili Hub. That's a thing of the past.
That's some guy. We appreciate you, but there is no more Chili Hub. We are being non-Chili Hubbers.
We cleaned that up.
We did. Just because chili and it got really messy. So that was a clean. Oops, that was a clean joke.
Moving on.
Okay.
Now that we're in this interesting situation,
Please.
Yeah. Yeah, about that.
Makeup Live, February 20th. Make sure you guys click the like and subscribe because there's going to be little tidbits leading up to the Makeup Live, and you aren't going to want to miss the pre-games. Just saying. Now everybody go quiet because I advertised. Come on, boy.
My turn.
I shut
Waiting
up.
my turn.
I'm Italian. Talk over me. I'm cool with that. Seriously.
So, you ever wonder what people do while they're alone? I found this website that some people blogged into, or whatever you call it, where they sent their little "this is what I do" type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And this 16-year-old female says that as the president of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee, she likes to layer up push-up bras and fill them with socks and all these other things to make her chest bigger and walk around her house while she is home alone.
Victoria can help you with that little secret, just so you know. Like, she can double that cup size for $70. Just saying.
Well, she's 16. I don't know if she's going to drop $70 on
Victoria's Secret. Trust me, she does. I don't care. You're 16, you're shopping at Victoria's Secret. You go work at Annie Ann's Pretzels and you make your paycheck and you go and spend it at Victoria's Secret. At least the girls that I know. The non-posers.
This 23-year-old says that she pretends that she is talking to Barbara Walters, or that she is on the Today Show with her. So she must really be into Barbara Walters. Yeah.
And these are by yourself videos.
Yes, while they are home alone. That's what they do.
I mean, I could find a lot of other more fantastic things to do home alone than talk to the pretend Barbara Waters. I mean, you could light a candle, turn the house, like all your lights off in your house, and put on a horror movie, and you will not feel alone anymore.
Some people like to be alone.
I love it. I mean, I couldn't imagine what that's like.
This one here, this person is a 19-year-old female that says when she was younger, she would put real heavy mascara, draw a really hot bath, and play sad music. The steam from the bath would make the mascara run down her cheeks, and she would pretend that she was in a sad music video.
I honestly thought of you remember I know you're not a movie person.
Not.
You remember the movie The Crow? The Crow with Bruce. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh my Guardians are fired. He had never mind. Okay.
Isn't that a Mary Poppins thing? Or is that the goose?
Dude, you guys are making me feel so fucking old today. Like literally.
Just because we don't watch the videos.
This is all the popular shit when we were growing up. I know you're only a couple years younger, but like The Crow with the Fruit Loops is his name. Hold on.
Okay, Boomer.
I feel like
okay,
the boomer of the group. I am the boomer. I'm getting a shirt that says "Okay, Boomer" tomorrow. Mike, if you're watching Hubs, I'm buying a shirt. Don't even bitch at me, and I'm wearing it on the next live. This says how fast Prime can get it. Okay, Boomer. Greg Grunge has that shit. I'll buy it off of him. Oh, look. I am.
Yeah, The Crow is on Street Outlaws. It's the white GTO.
Brandon Lee, he died making that fucking movie. Like the bullet was supposed to be fake and it killed him. And you don't know the fucking Crow?
Yeah.
No, you don't. You
on
don't.
Street Outlaws.
Don't play me.
Big Chief drives him.
Dude, I'm gonna.
I know exactly who you're talking about. There's another version of it called the Crow Mod. It's a more powerful car.
I'll show you more powerful.
I got you now. We're on the same page. I'm right there with you. We'll boomer it up. I got you.
Black eyeliner in the face, and then he would cry because it always rains in Seattle, and the eyeliner and the mascara would run, and it would make his face look more creepy, and then he would go kill every motherfucker. It's a fucking action movie. I don't even watch girly movies, and you guys are not even.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we are gonna have a.
We're stressing out, James.
You are. I'm like,
shows up, and it's all over.
Any of this. Listen, as I look at Yins, I have from the last time before the pandemic happened, my Target is standing right in front of me, and I'm like, how can you not watch The Crow and Walking Dead and everything with guns and killing people? Like, that's the shit I love. And I'm looking at my Target, and I like shooting, and you guys aren't even like, Do you watch romance comedies? Like, because if you do, I don't know that. Like,
Do I
I've never
look like
seen
a romance comedy guy?
this big. I've never
Yes,
seen
you
The
do.
Notebook, and a lot of my bitches have, and I'm like that's not my shit. But like, I'm talking to like my boys, Yens, right now, and you have not seen any of the murder, death, kill movies, and I'm like a little. You've watched fucking what is it called?
Yeah, every now and then I watch that.
Shut up.
Hey, you brought it up. Anyways,
Laughing and I can't think of
this one here I know is a flat out lie. This person is 24 and they said that turns out your body won't let you crap yourself, and that is a lie. She says this person says that they once bought a diaper at CVS because they wanted to know what it felt like to shit themselves before they were old. Went home, sat in a room for hours in the diaper. Turns out your body won't let you crap yourself. That's bullshit. So they drank 3 gallons of water so that they would at least piss themselves, so it wasn't a waste of time.
Do you know
I
that
think
biting
this-
into your finger is the same density as biting into a raw carrot, but your mind won't let you bite down on your finger like it's a carrot because it stops you knowing that it's your finger?
Nope.
So your finger is the same thing as a raw carrot. You can bite a raw carrot, have a nice day. Your finger, same thing, same pressure in your jaw, but your brain stops you from being able to do it, and that's why you can't bite your own finger off. That is a proven fact.
What about the bone that's in there? I've bitten carrots and there's no bone in there.
No, but with the way that your bone is, it's the same density as a carrot because the bone is so fragile and so easy to bite through, no matter how big or
Okay.
thick your finger is. So, like, honestly, if you have a finger and your carrot, like, you should be able to bite through both at the same
Why was
pressure.
you going like this? You got your finger and a carrot?
It was a
How
carrot.
you do-
I fucking hate you guys. I'm gonna just stop. Look, just talk the rest of the life. Have a nice
Which
day.
one was the carrot? Was this the carrot?
The one that was like
Or is
this.
this the
that
carrot?
looked horrible. Shut.
Ooh, okay.
You did it. Chili. Shut up. I was being serious. Like, it's a proven fact. Like, Google it.
I have honestly heard that. Yeah.
Thank you. Fucking about time, Timmons. Thank you. Don't leave me stranded down here.
It's so fun.
No, you guys are having a blast.
I still,
So
this
happy I'm
doesn't
gonna.
even look like a carrot.
Yours might look like a carrot, but mine does not.
I said it doesn't look like a carrot.
Oh, my bad. I got coffee. Leave me alone.
It's not working.
Because your brain will
Okay.
stop you from biting your own finger off compared to a carrot, even though it's the same thing. I just thought that was common sense going. Yes, Mike, but your brain stops you because your finger and a carrot, literally, if you bite into both or you're capable, if it was somebody else's finger, it's the same way that you would bite down into a raw carrot. So if somebody sticks their finger in your face, you
He's
bite that.
agreeing with you.
And I know, and I am agreeing with him. So if you have a carrot, you bite down on a raw carrot, perfect. And if somebody is in your face trying to like myrtleize you, they put their finger in your face, you bite down on it. It's the same way to bite down on a carrot. But for your own finger, your brain stops you knowing that that is your own finger.
So I could just bite your finger and think, hey, this is a carrot.
Brain will take the same
I bet
pressure.
you they don't even taste anything close to the same.
Well, no, it won't taste the same. I mean, a little bit dirty and whatnot.
There's
And
no
carrots-
juicy center in a carrot. If you got a
No.
juicy center in a carrot, there's a problem with that carrot.
Depending on if you made a roast. And if you made a roast and your carrots didn't cook all the way, then we could talk.
Well, what if it's somebody else's carrot? Do you bite down on it the same?
this is where you get dirty, Timmons. Stop. Like we
We're
were
talking
being,
about carrots.
I know, but it's not anybody else's carrots. It's not like
What's
Bugs
the
Bunny is
proper
like,
way to cuff one?
what up, Doc? Bite this
Does
shit.
anybody know how to cuff one?
Oh my god.
Huh?
Oh god.
I learned
love
that
you
when I was a
I wanna-
wee teen.
I didn't know this was make fun of Ginger Night. But I'll take it because it's working.
You use one of
This
those Chinese
18-year-old female here.
Yeah, we're going for like this. Never mind. Go ahead. What we can talk about.
This 18-year-old female, when she's alone, she likes to walk around and talk in random accents to no one in particular. Her favorite one is Australian accent, even though she is completely terrible at it. I
do that.
My friends and I were trying to talk in Irish accents, and somehow I turned into a pirate.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. I was talking in an Irish accent, and then the next thing I know, I was like, "Arg," and I turned into a pirate, and they were like, "That is not what we're doing."
Yeah.
I'm good at accents when I'm not put on the spot, like right at this moment. But like to piss my kids off, when I used to read bedtime stories, I have a character that I did called Granny Fanny, and she is 97 years old. And it would be the only thing that make both my kids laugh. Hello, I'm Granny Fanny, and I'm 97 years old, and I absolutely love you. And I would talk like this for hours, and the whole time I was cooking dinner, I would make this, and I don't even know what accent that is, but it just fucking worked. And my kids sat there and laughed and made fun of me and had a good time, and I still don't know what it means. I try to do other accents, but with my hard Pittsburghese, where everything's a hard A that I talk, like ahaya, catch, has, that it's hard for me to mimic other accents because I can't get like when I say house, like I live in a house. Like to say house, I have to stop and think how to say house compared to house. And like one of my dearest and best of friends, they live in Canada, in Nova Scotia. So when you talk about a sofa, the thing you sit on that begins with a C other than sofa, I say a couch. You sit on a couch and you watch TV. He says, "Oh, I'm gonna go sit on the couch." I'm like, "What the fuck? Who's coaching you to watch TV?" And he's like, "What are you catching to watch TV?" And I'm like, "Touche."
What are you
So
talking about? Hey?
but like he actually used he's like, "Hey, what are you up to?" And I was like, "Oh my god, you used our word." And I'm like, I still can't pronounce yours properly, but the fact that he used yins in a sentence properly, I was so proud. I was like, that is my homie right fucking there. In a different country using yins because I say it so much. And when I text it, everybody's like, "Do you actually text it out?" I'm like, "No, my phone's a smartphone and it actually auto corrects it to yins." So it was kind of cool to hear other people in different countries say our words. But I still can't be like, "How you doing, eh?" I'm like, I'm not cool enough to pull it off. I try, and he's like, "No." And I'm like, "Go sit on your couch." Which here would be illegal, but hey, just saying.
Yeah.
Anyways. Makeup. Anywho. I can't
This
wait.
one here is kind of fucked up. This person likes to sit on their bed, pull their underwear down, and turn on the iPhone flashlight, grab my tweezers, and start picking ingrown hairs.
No, that's not even a cool thing to even do. I was cool up until the picking homegrown hairs. I'm sitting in
Homegrown?
bed and doing the
That's a
flashlight.
homegrown hair right there.
Oh, not homegrown,
Party.
ingrown. I'm sorry. Homegrown, ingrown hair. It's the same thing.
This girl has lived with her boyfriend for 8 years and only poops when she's by herself. She has legit never pooped when he was there.
Those are the bitches I don't understand. I went to a wedding and I just went white girl clapping. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. A year ago, I went to a wedding and my girlfriend was getting married. And I was like, hey, do you need to pee? Do you need to poop? And she's like, it's my wedding day. I've never pooped in the same house as my future husband. I'm like, you're getting married today and you haven't shit in the same fucking house as him? She's like, no. I wait till he's at work or I'm at work, but I don't like pooping outside of my house. I'm like, oh, that's probably why you're a cunt.
Well,
Sorry, but I mean, how can you not?
that escalated quickly.
Like, it did, and I'm sorry for using that word, but like these girls that are so worried and ashamed of going to the bathroom with the person they love and they live with, like, how do you live? Like, I am sorry. I was 4 months pregnant, and my husband and I were new to each other. And as soon as I started getting fat, I stood up off the couch and got the walking farts. And it was highly embarrassing and everything. And all I could do was stop and laugh so hard about it. Where other girls, like my friends, were like, oh my God, I would be so embarrassed. I would hide in my room. I'm like, this motherfucker got to put up with me for the next 18 years, whether we're together or not. I am pregnant with his child. They are pushing on body parts that cannot control themselves. So if you get up and you get the walking farts, like all you could do is laugh about it. Like I don't know how you can live hiding from using a bathroom. Or like, okay, you're laying in bed, this and that. You ate a bunch of broccoli and garlic and this. I'm sorry, but if you cannot bust ass in front of your significant other, then I don't know what to tell you. I cannot female help you, because to me, I look at it as like, hey, competition's on. Like, what are we going to do next? And like, I don't understand the female fears of doing things in front of their man, significant. And I'm not just talking like boyfriend that you're all cutesy with for the first couple months. Like this motherfucker you've been with for like years and you're still hiding, going to the bathroom or farting. Or I'm sorry, I'm vulgar, but like it's real. Like how can you hide that stuff? Like I don't even like hiding it when I'm with anybody. Like Marie, my girlfriend, was just here this weekend, and I looked at her and I said, if I have anything happen with my body while you are here, know that my body took over and it's not my fault. I literally announced at the dinner table that I had last time. Literally did that the other day. I'm not even joking. Thank you, Renee. Like that is, I want to be that person's friend. Like, and I don't understand these girls that are like, I'm sorry, if I'm out shopping and everything and they have a public bathroom and I have to go, I don't give a shit. I will leave my cart and I will go. And everybody's like, oh, I'll leave my cart there and then I'll go home, go to the restroom, and I'll come back. And I'm like, bitch, who has that much time? I'm a stay-at-home mom and I don't have that much time. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Or if I'm working and, I'm sorry, but if I can take a shit on my boss's dollar, I'm going to fucking do it. Have a nice day. Sorry. Pay me to poop. I'm sorry for not being girly. And I didn't think this was a girly channel. But no, that stuff is ridiculous to me. And I don't understand it because that's not how I was raised.
Now we know.
And now you know. So if I come to your house and I'm like, I got to use your bathroom, I might pee, poop. I don't give a shit. I might blow it up. As
Well,
long
that's
as you
what
have
it's there
room.
for, so I would hope that's what you're going to
Well,
do in
that's
there.
what I'm saying. It's not like I'm going to sit on your couch or snuggle you in bed and like fart on your face or something.
Well,
Well, I mean,
we'll
depending on the
leave
relationship
that one alone.
status.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where
Tell me,
we're
I'm
at
Ginger
now.
Cummings on all social media. That's why I keep it there. 311 on TikTok and Ginger Cummings everywhere else. Thank you, Renee. I don't know who Renee's friend is, but she's amazing, and you're a badass for being Renee's friend. My mom's name is Renee. Side note.
Another fun fact.
Fun fact. And that I have no fear of
I'm out of
any
stuff.
bodily function in front of any human being on this planet. Don't care. I was raised by men most of my life, so yeah.
Okay.
Look, we went over the hour.
I don't know how we did that.
Ginger didn't shut the fuck up. Here, look, I'm gonna give you guys 3 seconds. I'm gonna go and I gotta pee. I don't know
Okay.
why. Because I'm laughing
Just
so
go.
hard.
Just go. Fuck.
Oh my. So for everybody that's still in here, the whole 6 of you, we're gonna start doing some different things, making some changes and stuff. We're gonna be going down to one night a week. We're still gonna do maybe 1 or 2 Tuesday show, depending on ideas and everything. But we're gonna go mainly Saturday nights, and do pretty much a whole big show on Saturdays. Just trying to figure things out that what works best and see what we can do.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be good. I'm sorry. Listen, I was just trying to keep things rolling. I apologize. I didn't go chili status. I was just trying to be funny.
That's good. Leave it alone. Yeah.
But
Trying to deliver a better show for what everybody wants to see. So if you do have any ideas of what you would like us to talk about, any topics, anything, put it in the comments. We'll go over it, and more than likely, it'll happen.
right, and as Sluggy says, any comments, topics, you get all point of views on everything. Please feel free to leave comments that we can see later that we can collab with, whether there's more female or more male. And I mean, the two yins always don't agree. So for the male perspective, no. And female, like, seriously, please let us know. Like, listen to what Sloggy's saying. Like, leave the comments, hit the subscribe, hit the bell button. Plus, the February 20th show, yins don't want to miss. Like, honestly, it's going to be fun, epic. All 3 of us are going to have a new experience. Both of them, well, buying makeup, putting on makeup, me trying to teach somebody else to put on makeup, especially men. Like, please be here
What's that
for it.
supposed to mean? You don't think we can do it?
I mean, I think yins can do it just fine. I think I think it won't turn out as the tutorial, which I'm looking forward to. But I'm going to put on the YouTube channel the product. Like, don't worry about name brands on anything, but I'm going to show yins like the couple things that I do use for yins to go shop. I want to get that out this week. Just saying, like, the eyeshadows, the eye things, the face things, and get that all and make a little shopping list on the tutorial for yins. And then use that tutorial when you're at shopping or stealing lady friends makeup. Um, and go above and beyond. Like, just take mine as an example, which I will make a video of before you go shopping. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the makeup aisle by yourselves with no females. And no females are allowed to go shopping with you while you're doing the shopping. And
I hate to
honestly,
burst your bubble, but I'm not buying shit because I got enough makeup that I've
because you
already
guys,
bought
so
that
well,
I don't need
Timmy,
to buy more.
like, I'm the only one spending money on this. Like, I will prime you whatever you're not wanting to buy. I'm not a crazy basic bitch that we are not doing fake eyelashes. Mine are luscious enough. No, joking. But I don't pay for fake things. And I don't do the whole contour and make your face look like a different shape, like a skeleton with 40 pounds of makeup on. Like, I think that's why my husband likes me, because I am the third wife, and his first two were crazy bitches that spend a lot of money on a lot of shit. And I'm like, yeah, I can go to Rite Aid and get this done quickly. And I'm all about quick. Like, if it takes me personally more than 10 minutes to do my makeup, then I turned in one of them girls. The fake friends that I'm pointing to on the sides that nobody's here. Yeah, one of them. But other than that,
You know,
like, I think we can do this. Um, I'm gonna make a video this week before Saturday. Hopefully, if I can get the camera angles, just showing the products that I use that Yins can go and make sure that Nicole has, and shopping. And Timmons, you're not that far away. I'll hook you up. I got you. Um, and I can't wait to see you Sloggy looking through all of her makeup, finding everything. Timmons, you looking through everything. The only thing I'm a little jealous of is I think that Timmons is going to have a better hairstyle than either of us.
No, you never know. I just might go for Britney Spears and shave it all off.
Dude, you can't hate on
Yeah.
Britney Spears. Like, that bitch is the only pop idol I love, because I understand as a mother her 2007 fucking freak out. And I mean, I've literally in the past 2 years held my husband's razor, and I'm like, Queen Britney. I don't have her balls. I don't. And that bitch was just like, fuck it. And I wish I had those kind of balls, and I can't do it, but I've held the shaver in my hand numerous times because I understand that bitch more than anything. I don't know what my husband is saying negative to, but hopefully the shaving the head is what he's saying negative to. Like, we need more details than just the word negative, Mike. But at least I know he's here, so yay.
Yeah.
Like, now I'm waiting. I'm like, what do you got to say? Like, if you can't type it fast enough here, at least text it. So let me tell everybody. Like, negative what? Honestly, his best friend that lives in South Carolina. I did a TikTok video, or no, an Instagram video where I put on one of my daughter's cosplay wigs, and obviously it's short hair because it's those anime characters. And her friend freaked out, went to his best friend and his best friend's wife. Oh my gosh, Ginger cut all of her hair off. Look, it's short and it's blonde now. And the mom, who isn't like, we're cool and we're friends, but like not even not even a best friend. Like, she's like, listen, as much as I know Ginger, she loves her hair more than she loves most humans on this planet. So trust me, that has to be a wig. And then the next Instagram post, or if they went and creeped on my TikTok, she's like, oh, okay. She like literally was worried I cut off all my hair and dyed it blonde. And she's like, no, Ginger likes her hair more than she loves. No offense, Mike, but more than she loves her husband and children. And I fucking love my hair.
So
Godzilla!
there's more details to come. We also have some games we're going to be trying. We also started a Twitch page. So if you want to follow us on Twitch also, like right now we're streaming on there. It's the same name that we got here now.
Remember, it's Nutz N Nockerz N3. You have to put the N3 at the end because I had trouble with it until I put the N3. That is important. Nutz N Nockerz N3. Sorry.
So that's going to be a wrap for tonight. And we'll be back here Saturday, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern. And just keep checking in as we start changing some more things. And
we'll put out little more clips to let you know what's going on.
Yep.
Yes.
And we'll do a quick sneak peek of the game we're going to start.
I'm excited about the game.
It's going to be a little bit to figure out, but once we do, it's going to be pretty good, pretty fun. It's going to be definitely very interactive, where you guys in the comments are also playing the game, and as you comment, it's basically, as you comment, you're going to be answering stuff, and it'll pop up on a board with your name, and eventually we'll be doing some giveaways for it, for the winners and everything. So it's gonna be pretty fun.
Yes. And Sloggy, you need to talk to your brother because he just, if you don't know Twitch yet, go check it out. Find our page, Nutz _N Nockerz. That's where we're at.
Yep.
Go find us. If you know our real names, you can find us there, and you can find the link to the Nutz N Nockerz. So check it out. We will explain more in detail at a later time as soon as we get it up and running. But more fun to come, less paint stories, and thank you all for letting me take over this evening. I appreciate it. This is the most adult interaction I get every week, so thank you. Thank you for being here. Please like, subscribe, and please hit that bell so you don't miss a thing, especially the little clips that are coming out to lead up to the 20th. And we'll let you know what every Saturday show is going to be about. So we can't wait to see you, and thank you. Yeah,
even if you're watching the replay, just pop in the comments of something you'd like to see us talk about, something like to see us try.
Email to come soon, that we will have an email address. If you don't want your comment public, that we will have an email address hopefully by next Tuesday for our last Tuesday live, correct? We're going to take a break off of Tuesdays for a bit because all of our schedules are changing. So linked will be our future email address. Any comments, concerns, hate, love, we'll take it all. We got balls of steel for beach ball size lady nuts knockers.
Yeah.
Yes, Sluggy.
So thanks for stopping in, and we'll see you on Saturday at 8, and everyone be safe.
Have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.